Hey YouTube, it's Pavlov here. I'm doing my full watch review on the Casio G-Shock awg-101. I think it's 1A at the end. Well, I'll open it up here. So here's the watch real quick, and I'll set this aside. It comes in a box, a black and red box that says Casio G-Shock, and inside the box is this nice tin. It's rounded. It's like a goldish color. It's very nice. It's very solid. It's not thin. It's thick. Pull it open here. There'll be a thin piece of foam on top. Pull that off. The tag will be on the watch. There's the model number.
Here, let me hold it.
1A. Oh, you don't have to. Yeah, there you go. Model awg-101 1A. And we got this off eBay.
So I didn't pay that
my daughter,
much.
Yeah, don't worry about that. You can find it for cheaper, but be careful. Like, there's a lot of G-Shock counterfeits out there. So if it's way under that price, it's probably a fake, guys, unless you can find it used from somebody. So anyway, the watch comes over this little foam cube here. It's all strapped over it, however that went. But so this foam in there, and the booklet is at the bottom. It looks kind of thick, guys. Here's the module in case you lose it. You just need that number to get another one. It does look thick, but it's because it's in multiple languages. It's only about that thick as the instructions for the US. It also has this little pamphlet on atomic keeping, and I'll talk about that later. You know, it needs like a clear signal, kind of like a cell phone, basically, is what they're talking about. So I'll talk about that in a second. There's a quick view. It's on this, another language.
Yeah, it's just a different language.
Okay, so that comes in there also with the instruction booklet, and then there's a little foamy thing in the end, in the bottom. So on to the watch. It's digital and analog. These three dials are the digital part. One thing I don't like, the light here. Let me show you the light. Yeah, we're catching the ceiling fan. The light, it does not light up the digital parts. So that's the one thing I don't like. I'll just get it out of the way right now. I freaking love this watch. I think it's the perfect watch in the world. You know, it's classy enough.
You got it.
It's classy enough and it's casual enough. So I think it's perfect. But I just had those few little things. The G-Shock, they talk about how tough they are. I've been wearing this since Christmas nonstop. Well, I think I slept with it on a couple times. See, the only signs of wear on it so far is this little nick in the paint. Right there. It looks like a speck of dust. And I don't know what got in there to scratch it, because it's really well protected. There's no scratches on the... I think it's plastic. There's no scratches on there. Yeah, just move it however you need to. There you go. The hands actually glow. They're coated in a glowing paint. Where's my flashlight? Can you hold this, babe? You just watch it. Oh, tell them what scared you about it when you first got it.
So I get it in the mail, and you guys know how it is ordering from eBay. You only have...
Here, check out the glow. Sorry. There you go.
You only have 7 days to return something. And of course, I had to buy this way before Christmas, you know, budgets. And my daughter picked it out for him, and we bought it. That was her gift to him for Christmas. And it comes in the mail, and I open it up, and the damn hand starts spinning like on a compass that doesn't know what the hell it's doing. So I'm like, oh shit, I got a bad one. What? That is just my luck. And
she's
so,
like, babe.
Yeah, so of course I had to show him. I said, I got this. I don't think it's real or it's broken. So what do I, what do you want me to do?
Yeah,
and he's like, why? And I told him, well, when I opened the tin and pulled out the watch, the hand started spinning in circles like crazy. Well, and then he's like, well, that's because it was resetting itself to Denver.
Well, yeah, it's it actually has a sleep mode. I had to look in the book. I didn't know it right away. And this was the only gift that I had not seen yet. So they were trying to keep it away from me. I wasn't snooping or nothing, but this was the only one that I didn't see yet.
It's just that I got a lot of his gifts on eBay, and I like to make sure that they're good before my time runs out.
So I looked in the book. It has a sleep function. If it's left out of the light for a certain period, it'll start shutting off by the digital displays will go all black. And all you have to do to restore them is, I think, push a button. I usually just bring it back into some light. Indoor light's good. Any kind of light, guys. It doesn't have to be bright sunlight. It doesn't have to be any sunlight. It can be just the lights in your house will charge it. They do have all the charge times in the book for the different kinds of lights. It actually charges pretty damn fast in straight sunlight, but it will charge in the regular lights. The functions, when you first get it, you have to set your home city so it knows what time it should keep setting itself to. In my area here in Arizona is Denver. So you set your home city.
This time of year, Denver.
But you also, once you set your home city, you have to set your daylight savings times, if you do daylight savings times or not. And then once that's done, you don't have to set it again.
Which we don't. We don't do daylight saving.
You don't have to set it ever again, unless you want to. So it updates. You can turn off the atomic timekeeping.
So then if we moved, you would have to
I just pick a different home city.
Cool.
Yeah. Or if we're just visiting, I could pick a different city from the world time function. But with the atomic timekeeping, you can turn it on and off. With it on, it's supposed to update 6 times a day. Some areas it won't update 6 times a day. Even if you have it on or off, it will still update itself at around midnight here. It's different times other places, but it always tries to, even if you turn it off, it'll try and update itself. You can see the last update was at this tower. This bottom dial shows you which tower was updated at. See, it's got this little mark right here. It used the US one.
Put it back where you were.
Like that. Sorry guys, it's hard to.
Like that. There we go.
See how it's got that
We've
space
got a
there.
USSO, JPEG.
They use, I think that's
UK.
Those are all the atomic
Towers.
places, yeah. And this one, it updated the US one, is what it's showing. Oh, quick note, I think the 1A at the end of the model number, see how the dial, the digital display, the numbers are white and the background's black? There's different models where the numbers are black and the background's white. So, I'll go up here. I won't go over all those little things. Let me look at the watch here. It's got a stop. Most of the modes you access with this button here. Let's see if you can get them. That shows your battery power. It says high, so it's currently at high. The battery is all the way charged up. It's been charging. You're not supposed to, cover this with your sleeve most of the time, so it can just charge wherever you're at. You don't even have to think about it. So it's high. What's that say, Denver? Mm-hmm. It's hard to see with the viewfinder.
That says 132.
That's your home city.
That's the time, digital time.
No, what? Oh.
It's digital time.
Yeah, that's what time it is, but okay.
That says TMR and then 1500.
That's timer. That's 15 minutes. The timer's set for 15 minutes.
He was making fish sticks.
Yeah. All you have to do, you can change the timer. You just hold down this adjust button, and then it'll blink, and then you use these 2 side buttons. See, it says forward and reverse. A good thing about this watch, I don't know if a lot of digitals do it now. It's been a while since I've had a watch. I usually use my cell phone, but to go back and forth, to set it up, to 20 minutes, you just use the forward button. If you go past it, like 21, and you want to go down to 20, you don't have to go all the way through it again. You just push the other button, and it goes back or forwards, depending on which button you use. So let me push the button again. That's stopwatch. You just push this button over here to turn it on, and then it starts running, and you can split times and all that with it. Here's the alarm. The alarm's, I would say, decently loud.
No.
It's pretty good. You don't like it? It does have an hourly chime you set in this function too. What does that say?
Each set.
That's hand set. If you want to say set your watch 5 minutes fast, you can do that here, or set it slow for some reason. I don't know, but you can set the time manually.
That's for the teenagers sneaking out.
Yeah, but you can set the time manually. The digital and the hands time, the analog time, the hands time, they're linked. So when you set one, the other one's automatically set. For world time, let me go see if I can find that. What does that say?
1:34.
Okay, that's the regular time. Here's the Denver again. You can check different times.
Back at 1:34. Mexico.
You just push it, and it'll blink
1:34.
what time it is at that certain spot.
Chicago, Miami.
It says 48 cities, and I think it was 29 time zones. So you just go through and pick. Like, some of the city things are easy. Like London was LON. What does that one say?
BER for Berlin.
Stockholm, that's Stockholm. So it has a whole bunch. I'll quit messing with that.
Okay,
Here, I want to go back to Denver, guys. What does that say?
Dallas.
Okay, Scott, I know this is boring, but it just bugs me.
You're gonna have to do it later. You're running out of time.
One thing that bugs me is at midnight when it tries to reset, for when it's getting a signal, I'll show you guys what the signal looks like. You just, anytime you want to manually update, you hold this in. Oh, shoot.
You're just sifting through cities and you pass Denver.
Okay, 1 second, guys. I really have to show you how you can manually get the time updated. Sorry
He's a
about
little
that.
anal about this
Yeah, yeah, it bothers me.
Like, at midnight, he goes and sets his watch next to a window.
Yeah, you're supposed to set it by a window facing a certain direction so it gets the best signal, kind of like a cell phone does. God damn, there's so many cities.
This watch has a lot of upkeep. It sounds
Okay,
like.
we'll just combine the video, guys. Hey guys, back again with the watch.
Drama fest over.
Yeah, I got it. I sorted it out. I'm okay. Here, what you do is you push this button in. See how it said get? And there's the signal right here, just like a cell phone. And it says it takes about 15 minutes, and that's about right. It'll do this. It'll keep showing what the signal is, and these will flash down here. It's picking up which tower, and here it's it'll go for that. Oh wow, that focuses. Can't believe we haven't been using that before. Yeah, see, it'll do this forever, guys. See, that's a strong signal, just like a cell phone. So that's cool. You can get it updated whenever you want. But midnight comes around, it tries to update. You're moving around too much, and it doesn't update. Then this will be black. It'll be all black, and I hate that, guys. I like to show that it updated and where it updated. And
His nickname is Adrian Monk.
And then this display, you can push this button and see when it last updated, what date and what time it updated. So that's pretty useful. I think I went through most of the functions. It has all the other regular functions of a watch. Here, let me show you the back.
How water resistant is it?
200 meters, 20 bars, I think it says right here on the back. Oh, yeah. Let's move our light. Can you still get it without?
Okay,
You can get real close. You can get real close.
I'm going to, but I'm trying to get in the light.
Well, let me move the light back here. There.
There we go. Don't touch it now. Don't touch the
Well,
watch.
you have to move to see the writing all the way around. There you go. Perfect, babe. You're awesome.
You don't have to tell me. No.
So that's the back. It's all nicely, tightly sealed. Because it is solar powered. I heard that I guess you do have to replace the battery maybe 10, 20 years or some shit like that. But I won't worry about it for now. But you don't have to replace the battery very often, which is good. And the band is nice. It's nice and thick.
Up. You got 10 seconds.
Okay. And it says China here. I thought they were
You have 10
all made in
seconds.
Japan. So, all right, guys.
He's out of time.
That's the watch.
See you later.